Hey, Joe.
Hey, Jay.
So you know how we cut carbs and all kinds of sugars and shit out of our diet?
That's how we live.
I've been really craving a cupcake. But it's weird. In my head, I imagine it to not have that stupid fucking wrapper.
Oh, I hate the wrapper.
That is the worst.
It's messy.
I hate it.
Mm.
Do you know anything, anywhere I could get something that is just amazing and worth my time of eating something so sweet and delicious?
Absolutely. And
Without that fucking wrapper?
yeah, I've seen you eat the wrapper.
Right.
I saw you actually eat a wrapper because you didn't feel like it. You didn't feel like going through the rigmarole.
Yeah, I punched 4 of them before I even got to the one I ate.
And then you ate the wrapper.
Yeah.
You had an intestinal problem for a couple of days there.
Couple 2-3 days.
2-3 days, yeah. Have you ever heard of sweet indulgence?
I have not.
Okay. Well, there's this lovely lady, Anita Ketterer, okay? And she makes a fine product.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Please tell me about this product.
Sweet Indulgence is her company, soon to be a mobile food truck.
Mm-hmm.
A food truck full of just desserts.
Whoa.
Yeah, and she makes something that I think would please you. It's a cupped cake.
A cupped cake?
Yeah. Let me explain that to you. Imagine having a cupcake without the wrapper that you eat with a spoon out of a clear plastic cup.
Whoa.
All kinds of flavors.
See, now we're fucking talking.
Almond Joy.
Jesus.
Oreo.
Stop it.
Peanut butter.
Okay, one more.
Delicious.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Now, you said it's a food truck?
Yeah.
This is...
Yeah. And you can go, Anita, at sweetindulgencecurbside.com and find out a little bit more. Soon to be a food truck. Right now, she's just baking out of the home.
Yeah.
She makes Christmas cookies. Are you a truffle? I feel like you're a truffle guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah. My inspiration is truffles.
I think I knew that about you. The best truffles anywhere.
So I've never heard. Have you had their product?
I've had literally everything she's ever made.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have never, so I can't say whether they're good or not, but I would love to try it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, her best item is a 10 and her worst item is a 10.
Wow.
That's how good it is.
Wow. So it averages out to be an 11?
Yeah, just about.
Wow.
Delicious. Her and her partner, Joel Eckler, smart business guy, handsome.
Yeah.
Handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've put this little 1-2 piece together. Delicious. You know what? I'm going to get us a sample platter on the show.
I think you should.
And I think what we're going to do is we're going to eat live. We're going to eat them live.
Oh.
And we're going to talk about them. We're going to rate them. We're going to orange chocolate, raspberry, truffles, cookies, cakes, cupped cakes with no wrapper.
Wow, cupped cakes.
Imagine a cupcake that you can see disassembled inside of a cup. You can see every single layer. And to get to it, all you need is a spoon. Yeah.
That sounds so tasty.
And it is tasty.
I have goosebumps on my arm, and that's not because I fired the heating company.
Yeah, which you did.
Which I did. It's because this sounds so delicious.
It is. That's Sweet Indulgence. And pretty soon they're going to be a mobile truck again. Anita at sweetindulgencecurbside.com. She's on Instagram. She's on Facebook, Twitter. Check them out.
Check them out.
Buy those fucking cookies. Buy those truffles. I believe she's doing truffles right now at a dozen for $10.
No, she's going to go out of business.
A dozen for $10.
That sounds so... You can't beat that deal. And another thing is, people, you should really support local businesses.
Yeah, and this is a good one to support. Food trucks are huge right now.
Yeah.
They're huge. They're like podcasts.
Yeah.
They're the podcasts of food.
Whoa.
Yeah. So like I said, we're going to get We're going to get some samples up in here,
I think we should.
and we're going to taste them live.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll get a guest involved.
that sounds good.
You know what I mean?
I do.
So there you go. Sweet Indulgence. Look for them. Check them out, and get your eat on.
1, 2, 3.
Karate. Yeah.
Defense is my specialty.
It looks like a sturgeon.
Combat.
Back off my dick.
Sex.
Don't think I won't slap you.
The Jewish rainbow?
You want a Snickers and chill?
Mind control. Hey everyone, welcome to the Savage Podcast.
Glad to have you, motherfuckers. Sup?
What's up, Joey? What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, just kicking it.
Yeah,
Old school.
yeah,
Hippity hoppity.
yeah.
Just being a savage.
So we had a couple polls up
We did.
on Twitter.
Regarding the Mandela effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're so interesting, the results that we got.
Very.
And I cannot wait to go into it because the last episode, as everyone remembers, we were talking about the Mandela effect.
Yep.
And we decided to do a little bit of testing ourselves.
In case you missed that episode, I know you didn't, but in case you did, or maybe you got hit on the head with a brick and you don't remember it, go listen to it again, episode 11. The Mandela effect is it's when a mass group of people, and I'm talking millions, not just your neighbors, remember an event or a thing differently than it is. And the example that I'll give is the poll we put up. And that poll was, does Kit Kat, the candy bar, the delicious wafer candy bar covered in chocolate, remember we're doing a lot of sugar today.
Yeah.
Is there a hyphen dash between Kit and Kat? And we told people not to cheat, and it was online, and it looks like they did not.
Yeah.
Looks like they didn't cheat, which is
good.
surprising because, by a score of almost 3-1, people thought that Kit Kat had a hyphen.
Wow, and the truth is,
It
does not.
It does not.
Fuck.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and that's proof right there.
That's proof right there. The government is after you. Crazy, right?
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's great.
I went home and asked my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, hey, you guys are old as fuck.
Yeah.
You know Monopoly, right? And they said, yeah. I was like, the Monopoly guy.
Mm-hmm.
What's he got on his face? I didn't say does he or doesn't he.
Mm-hmm.
I just said, what's he got on his face? And John said, a goatee. And Mom said, a monocle. To which I said, wrong. He doesn't have a monocle.
Wow.
You're imagining that.
I started asking strangers.
Did you?
Yeah, I sure did.
What kind of answers did you get?
They all 100%, because that's the example that I used, was everyone said, because I made it a yes or no just so people didn't have to think so hard.
Right.
And I got 100% yes.
Incredible.
100%.
Incredible. Honestly, that blows my mind.
Yeah.
It's fucked up because I thought he had one too.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said yes if a stranger asked me.
Yeah.
So weird. So weird. And we put another poll up.
Yeah.
I kind of biffed on that one.
Okay.
Okay, I was supposed to put a poll up that said, vote.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You know what? Let's still do that one.
you passively just stopped me. Is what you just did. I know you. That's Jay's way of going, shut the fuck up, Joe. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were the results of that one though? What did you actually post?
Okay. What I actually what I did was, you want the two polls or you want to know what I wrote?
What did you actually put in the two poll, like the actual poll you posted?
1 and 2.
Okay. And what was the question for it?
Pick one.
Mm-hmm. Which is amazing.
Yeah.
What were the results?
2-1. That sounded funny. The number 2 won 66 to 33%.
So the actual poll stated, the poll was to pick one.
Right. What did I mean by that? You know
Right.
what I meant, right?
I know what you meant, but what I want to do is redo it to see if it skews it if you reword it just slightly.
What if I don't say anything? What if I just say vote and just write 1 and 2.
That's another way of doing it.
Yeah, because picking one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I biffed on that one, and when I posted it, I looked at it and I said, "Oh fuck!" I knew it right off the bat.
But that's okay because that poll alone shows us something. People are gonna think one of just a few ways, and it's a process. It's it like we were talking about before with the rules, right? So either somebody is going to be attentive to the directions if they read them that way.
Yeah.
Pick one. So you click one.
Sure.
Right. The other one is to be disobedient.
Sure.
And pick 2.
Yep.
And then the other one you have to almost leave to
Chance.
just a chance.
Okay. You know what's weird is now that I'm thinking about it, people could have thought of it as a brain teaser
Mm-hmm.
and said, pick one. Oh, everybody else is going to pick 2 just because they're saying, it says pick 1. It doesn't say, So if they looked at it as but here we are, 2 was the winner.
2 whooped one's ass.
It wasn't even close.
Wow.
It wasn't even close. Just ate it right up. Yeah.
That's fun.
Very crazy. Very crazy. So yeah, we're going to throw a couple more polls up. We're going to keep this going. This is an interesting topic.
Yes.
We're going to see what happens here.
Mhm. I like it. I like the way this is going.
Good. I'm glad. I think it's exciting. Ooh,
What's up?
something just came up.
What's up?
Something just came up, and I want to just hit on it right now
Is this live?
it's fresh and hot.
Yeah.
It's live. Captain Banger, at Captain Banger. Question for Sav J and Sav Joe. When did you two both start bumfucking each other? Shits, dicks, word fights.
What was his name again?
Captain Banger.
Captain Banger, huh?
Yeah.
Does he have a picture?
No, it's an egg.
Oh.
Yeah, Captain Banger, at Captain Banger 1. He's got one follower.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're telling me that someone saw how popular we were. We probably fucked his girlfriend, like, together.
Twice.
Yeah, and didn't even realize who it was.
Not even a clue.
So what he did was he jumped on Twitter just now, created an account.
Yep.
Followed himself. And then sent us that question.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like his mom's following him.
Okay, good.
Maybe she wants to know who those 2 handsome men were that night. We fucked your ma. There it is.
Hey, not only do we love you followers, we fucking love you haters.
Yeah, we love the haters more.
We love the haters more. Because you're gonna get tagged, bitch.
Yeah, we're the Floyd Mayweather of witty talk. You're not gonna beat us. Not on your. I could have mono and Jay could have pneumonia. You're not gonna win. I can tell you that right now. So,
what's up?
Where do you want to go?
I kind of want to throw out a question. This one was interesting.
A fan question.
A fan question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to personally ask me something.
No. Let's see. This one sparked my interest.
Okay.
This one, let's see. It says, I noticed I'm on the wrong email page.
That's okay. There's a lot of them. That's why.
There's so many.
There is a lot of them.
Oh, there it is.
No one blames you.
This one is okay. Well, this one's from Steve H. Thank you, Steve H. This one came out of the Gmail. He didn't say where he was from, but he says, I'm going on a date with a girl this weekend. I really like this girl. Any tips from the Savages would be great. Ha 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 ha, comma. I have a feeling you guys are pros.
How ironic.
First of all, you're right, Steve.
You
H.
right.
He right.
He right. Oh my God. So he's going on a date.
Mm-hmm. And he really likes the girl.
It might sound like a first official date. Maybe they met once or twice, or they've been talking.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Steve H. Well,
you couldn't have come to a better place.
We're gonna hook you up right now.
We're gonna give you the lowdown. Okay. First thing you want to do is bring a set of dirty dishes.
Yeah. And if she washes them,
Keep her.
keep her for the night.
Just the night.
And
No longer than that.
then step 2 is to see if she makes the bed on her way out that night.
You don't want to keep her past 1.
No.
Past 1, they get sleepy, and when they're sleepy, they're heavy and hard to move.
Yeah.
You ever try to throw a sleeping girl out a door?
I've tried a window.
Uh-huh.
I've only dragged outdoors.
Is that why this window's fucked up?
And, well, I actually put that in myself. It's a really small window because I have fun with this.
Okay, so you try to
Yeah.
you try to slip them through the...
I love getting mad, and like when I'm putting them through that window, I'm like, oh fuck, why didn't I make this window bigger?
and then he just stuffs it through. Yeah, it's like, and mind you, he's stuffing them. He's mad at this point, but they've passed the dish test already. So that shows you how hard it is to land old Sav J. Okay, so what can we tell this guy here?
Well, since he likes her, and it seems like he's trying to pursue her.
Yeah,
I guess you got to stick to basics.
yeah,
Be yourself, because if you're somebody else, then you're gonna either have to play that person for a long time. She's gonna find out, and then eventually get rid of you, and that's gonna suck.
yep.
And then, yeah, that never ends well.
No,
So let's say first of all, be yourself,
Right.
and if you think you're fucking up, whatever, it doesn't matter because you're being yourself.
Yeah, just first and foremost, be yourself. Second of all, maintain direct eye contact the entire night. Do not break eye contact for 1 second.
Right.
Get it to the point where she's nervous. Like, stare at her, because what will happen is you'll start to permeate her consciousness, and she'll go, God, he's confident.
Mm-hmm.
His penis must be enormous.
Enormous penis. Yeah, they stop thinking about anything else.
Except
And
penis.
they can't stop. They're like, first they get scared, like Joe said, just a little bit though.
Yeah, just a little nervous.
A little
They're
nervous.
like, God, this guy is, wow, he's an alpha.
Wow, yeah. I was just about to say you're kind of explaining an alpha male,
Mm-hmm.
because alpha males will do one of two things, which is make direct eye contact and look at your soul.
Yep, through.
And then the other thing is to look away and not give a fuck, but know that everyone's looking at him,
Yeah.
not giving a fuck.
Yeah, you got to kind of play it. You got to play it both ways.
You know how I know? It's because everywhere Joe and I go, we this is what we're doing, and it's fucking great.
It is.
And it's funny when we're doing the opposite,
Mm-hmm.
and then we switch all of a sudden. So
Yep.
someone else will be in the room, and one of us will be fucking giving them the look of interrogation, and the other one's off into the distance, not even giving a fuck about the conversation. And then immediately we switch, boom, boom,
Yeah.
and then they're like, wait a minute,
Yeah. You
this
thought,
guy just punched me in the soul and looked away, and now he doesn't care. But this one, now he's onto something.
yeah, we're giving you the old 1-2 switcheroo.
Yeah.
One guy on, one guy off all the time.
Right.
Just like we do to your moms.
Yeah. What was that guy's name? Who cares?
Yeah.
So,
So there's step 1. Maintain direct eye contact and make her think about that big old Cthulhu cock rising from the deep to
Yeah.
eat the world. The second thing you're going to want to do is take control of the situation. If you're out to dinner, don't let her order.
no, my God, I can't believe you went there. Is this something that people do?
You order for her,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
I don't care if she's got a seafood allergy.
Yeah. And no matter what it is, you're confident about that fucking order.
Yeah, you're like,
Confidence radiates.
you're getting for yourself. I'll have the 16 ounce or the 32 ounce porterhouse.
Right.
She'll have a couple of cold waffles.
But you stick with it.
You stick with it. She'll have the cold waffles.
Right. Even if you have to deepen your voice just a little bit,
Yeah.
she'll have the cold waffles.
Yeah. And she's gonna, if you've done everything right up to this point, she's gonna go, fuck yeah, I want some fucking cold waffles.
Right.
Fuck, let me finish these dishes. So that's step 2.
Mm-hmm.
Step 3,
Mm-hmm.
never,
Mm-mm.
and I mean never,
Be clear about this.
don't you dare use a utensil.
Oh my God.
Don't. Utensils are for women,
Can't do it.
not men.
Right.
We're apes.
Did your ancestors use?
No,
No.
no, no. We ate with our hands. You
Right.
pick that steak up like a man,
And you fucking eat it.
and you eat it.
You know what's funny? My dad eats that way.
I eat that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up just fucking mowing meat down with his fucking hands.
It's so manly.
Now that's how I eat now. You should see me eat a fucking salad.
I've eaten you. I eat salad. Yeah, with your hand.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
You get to the end and you can't even use a fork. First of all, it's a stupid it's a stupid tool, the utensil. Second of all, yes, I have seen you eat with your hands,
Mhm.
and I love it.
Mhm.
I love it. That's how men eat. Okay, you want to maintain that dominant position. You want to
Mhm.
maintain that alpha status. Eat with your hand. It's a power move.
Yeah.
Would you call that a power move?
It's yeah,
It's a power move.
absolutely.
Okay. Where do we go from there?
That's funny because I didn't think of a couple of these because it's just how it naturally is.
Yeah.
You probably had to actually think about what you do.
I'm just pretending I'm at dinner with you right now.
Right.
So what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
What I would do.
Fuck.
Let's go to sealing the deal.
We're going right to it.
If you've done all, let me tell you something. If you've done all these things,
That's the deal.
that's the deal.
Right.
It's time to sign, seal, deliver it. I'm yours.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is what you do. You calmly, very calmly, but with authority, when the check comes,
Mm-hmm.
you take that check. You look at it. You shake your head in dissatisfaction,
Yeah.
and you slide her that check.
Right. There it is. With confidence.
With enormous conviction.
Yeah.
Slide her that check.
Yeah. You almost want to puff your chest out and swell up a little bit. Take a nice deep breath and you fucking, I don't know if you can hear the table, but you right on top of the check.
There it
and
is.
then you slide it.
Yeah, did you hear that?
You
That's the check.
slide it.
Now, what does this do? Everyone's like, well, that's not what a man does. Let me tell you something. You want this girl to think your bank account is the size of fucking Jupiter, okay? And the way to do that is to look at that check and go, this is too small for me to pull my wallet out.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you use your little petty cash purse? You take this.
Your purse is the size of my change purse.
Yeah, yeah,
And then I throw it out.
yeah. I can't put this on the gold card. This isn't even 4 digits. You take this.
This is 4 digits.
And at that point, young lad, Steve H. from nowhere, if she doesn't go home with you at that point, well, then you're probably just fucking ugly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Can't fix ugly.
But you know what? This helps ugly guys because confidence radiates no matter what you look like.
Okay. There, to a degree,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I'm not saying the overweight chick that is sassy and tells everyone how hot she is. That's different.
That is different.
That's completely different. That's not what I fucking mean.
No, and you have to actually tackle them a different way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it starts with a double leg, but also ends with waffles. So, there, I think we've covered it.
That's good.
Do you think he's happy with that? He should get lucky now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. So there you go. Dating 101 from the savage. That's how you be a savage right there.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. You know, I got something we can touch on.
What's that?
I just wanted you to know that in light of we've got a couple authors coming out in February, right?
Yeah.
And one of them is Juliet Miranda, and she's at Morning Neurosis, first of all, on Twitter, so find her and follow her, but she does the Unwritable Rant. And I listened to one of her episodes yesterday, which involved the intricacies of the women's bathroom and all the things she's seen in this bathroom, this small, tight little bathroom, and the things that happen. I laughed out loud at 5:30 in the morning and nearly spit my coffee everywhere because she was describing watching another female try to jam a Mexican burrito, half eaten, down the drain of a sink.
In a bathroom.
In a bathroom. Her delivery is so like scholarly and perfect.
Wow.
I nearly shit myself. I just want everyone to know. Is that the 16th we got up there? Yeah, it's the 16th.
Yes.
She's going to be on our show.
What?
Yeah, she's going to be on our show. And I just want to point this out. As I was looking at her picture very closely, because she is a dime.
Mm-hmm.
She's a dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a dime. As I was looking at her picture ever so closely, I noticed something in the background, Jay.
What's that?
Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, shit.
So I just threw it out there. I said, hey, maybe we should set up a Skype session and play. She seems down.
That would be fun.
Yeah. So she loves bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
She's a big bourbon drinker.
Yeah.
She's drinking at 11:30 in the morning while she's doing her podcast. She's a fucking savage.
Wow.
I think she seems like a really cool chick. She's interviewed some serious people.
Yeah.
Eric Roberts, for one, A-list actor. So looking forward to that.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
She seems like a fucking savage.
Yeah, she
Did you know that female bathrooms are about 3? I'm not talking about, you go into a girl's house and she has it all ready for you because it's the first date and Steve H landed it. I'm talking about, like, if you go to a public restroom, women's bathrooms are way fucking worse than men's.
That's exactly what she said.
They're fucking absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I used to work at a place and it was the end of the night and we were just cleaning up. Went into the chick's fucking bathroom.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't like your face right now.
No.
Wow.
I don't even know if I should.
Say it now.
The
Say it
fucking
now.
tampon.
Oh,
Dude,
Jesus.
they had tampons in fucking plate. They're supposed to go in this little receptacle bin.
Yeah, it's called the female hygiene receptacle bin.
Right.
Yeah.
And they didn't put it there, Joe.
Where did they put it?
They didn't fucking put it there.
But they're supposed to.
They're supposed to. Now, they were polite enough not to flush the fucking thing.
Well, that's good.
Even though the receptacle was right in front of them, within elbow's reach, they probably knocked their fucking face on it while they were trying to wipe their ass. It was in the corner behind the toilet.
That's disgusting.
That is fucking disgusting.
Men don't do that.
Get it together.
Men don't do that.
No.
You can eat off the floor in a man's bathroom.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Especially in Jay's bathroom.
Yeah.
Actually, that's where we eat.
We just Indian style, Native American style.
We dump the wings out of the styrofoam container onto the floor. I usually lean my head against the toilet, throw the bones in, and we kill it.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that in a woman's bathroom.
No, hell no.
So yeah, she seemed to agree. So just do yourself a favor. If you like this podcast, if you like podcasts in general, hit up the Unwritable Rant, and that's at Morning Neurosis. You'll see her. She's a redhead dime piece, super intelligent, super funny, really awesome delivery. Check it out.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have her on the show.
She sounds like she's going to be a blast, man.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you think?
what? I mean, I got a question.
Bust one out.
I got a really good question.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a cool one. Someone must have. This guy, he just started following us today, so he must have immediately listened to the last episode.
Of course he did.
Which, of course, oh well, it doesn't matter. Hey, when did the both of you get your start in music? He wanted to know.
Oh. You go first.
Okay. This is from at JCLOMI13. This is Jeffrey. Check him out. Man, I got my start in music, I think, probably when I was 5 years old, and I was watching Eddie and the Cruisers on the Dark Side. I think that was the first time that music hit home for me. And then from there, I got into Bruce, and then Elton John and Billy Joel, and then it was time to get a piano.
Yeah.
So they got me a piano.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have the wherewithal to read music, though.
Right.
So about 3 years later, I was watching something on TV, and it happened to be this guitar player. And he was sitting there, and he was playing these chords, and they were singing these songs, and he was just, the way he was playing his guitar sounded like he was singing. And I was like, that's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do this.
Sure.
Turned out to be Pink Floyd, David Gilmour.
Who's that?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
So from there, I got my first guitar at 15.
Mm-hmm.
and I never turned back.
Hmm.
So now we're 17 years into my guitar playing. I know a few tunes.
Yeah. Yeah. Not to brag for Joe, but to brag for Joe. He's probably the best guitarist I know, hands down. And me being in the music scene.
And Jay has been in the music scene.
I've met fucking the best of the best, and I've played with like famous fucking bands, and Joe takes the cake.
Thanks.
When he shreds, he was playing an aggressive fucking tune, something that normally like like a UFC fighter or like a football player would listen to get amped up, right?
Yeah.
It was so beautiful that I started crying. But it was funny because my tears were coming out to the beats
of the song.
The beats
Yeah.
of the song.
And it was in 3/4.
Yeah.
So your tears were waltzing out of your eye.
You had to explain to me what was happening while you were playing.
Yeah. So yeah, I got started at 15, and it's been a long, awesome road.
Yeah.
Wouldn't give it up for the world. And I believe that's why I'm here at this microphone right now.
Sure.
I honestly believe that.
Yeah.
So, turning the tables on old Sav J here. Sav J's had himself quite the illustrious career. Why don't you talk a little bit about your start and then get into that band?
Oh, geez. Yeah, so I got my first my first instrument was the guitar, but I wasn't allowed to learn. What happened was my uncle, he ended up passing away, but everywhere he went, he used to bring an acoustic guitar everywhere he went. Family occasions, to the fucking grocery store, it didn't matter. He brought his guitar. And we anytime any kind of get together for the family, he would always bring his guitar and just be playing in the background. So instead of watching TV like everyone else, I was sitting there dazing at the guitar, falling in love with just every note and every song he used to play. And my mom asked him if he would teach me, and he said he would teach me when I got a little bit older and a little bit less on my plate. Now you have to understand, I was a really young kid, but I was involved with a lot martial arts.
Mm-hmm. Taking over the world.
Yeah, taking over the world, martial arts, archery, everything you could think of. But my uncle wanted me to have more of a clear mind when I sat down and actually learned it. So school came along. I was in school. I think I was in grade school, and we had the option of picking instruments. And I really wanted to play the fucking drums because all the cool kids wanted to play the drums.
Yeah.
I was the only one that wanted to play the drums. Thanks. And so I signed up for drum lessons, and something happened where I must have just missed the cutoff, so I ended up taking piano. Fell in love with piano, learned how to read music fluently, just learn how to read music.
Sure.
I could play anything, right? And it's still to this day, the piano is my favorite instrument.
It's a beautiful instrument.
Okay. So I got a little bit older, forgot how to read music. I could tell you what each one means, but I wouldn't be able to sit down and actually translate it into an instrument.
It's farther than I got
anymore. So I ended up picking up my guitar. I ended up singing. I ended up playing bass. Just anything to get my hands onto. I just wanted to learn and play. I wanted to play. And one day I was like, yeah, I want to start a band. I'm going to fucking start a band.
Yeah.
So after that one failed, my guitarist ended up going to a different band, and he's like, you know what, you should come along and try out. Now, this was a serious fucking band because the tryouts, even though it was the very beginning baby steps, the infant stages of a band, we took it really seriously.
Yeah.
After I tried out and fucking nailed it.
Yep.
We ended up staying together for about 6 years after that, and this was in my late teens and into my 20s, actually, early 20s. We became really big. Our first album sold in Germany. We were huge in Australia. We were pretty much everywhere. We ended up getting signed. We had to drive. We had to drive all the way out to Columbus, Missouri. We ended up getting signed by a manager out there, and then he sent us to go check out a booking agent who used to book bands like Leonard Skinnerd
Well,
and who the fuck is that other band? Another huge band. I'm sorry, it's slipping my mind, but so he sent us out there, and we came out with album after album, and it got to the point where we got so involved with business that we lost sight of having fun and the music and the people, because all we were doing was taking promo pics and fucking they wanted us to have songs written. And then after we were projected to have a song written for us, they ended up saying, okay, so after we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to bid on a number one spot. When you watch these big fucking like MTV, how MTV used to have like the music charts and all that shit,
Oh, yeah.
those are bid on.
Oh, sure.
That shit's not fucking real.
It's completely a money business.
It's
It's all it is.
Right. And a record label is nothing but a bank.
Yeah.
So they say, here, take this fucking money, do it on, they give you management, all that other shit. You have to pay all of them
Sure.
before you get your cut. And it usually takes a long time before a band, even though they're like popular as shit, to even start making money.
Oh, yeah.
They make most of their money off of merch.
Yep.
So we ended up stepping back. A little band called Missing Karma.
Yeah. Ever heard of them?
Ever heard of them?
Great album, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, there you go. And there's the old tried and true tale. It is the music business, and you can get wrapped up in the business and lose your soul.
Right.
That's why you got to give credit to these bands that stay true to themselves for so long.
Yeah.
That's why I'm such a huge Maynard fan.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. Yeah. So there you go. That's how we got our start. Yeah. Jay and I are both pretty accomplished musicians.
Yeah.
And that had if you listen to the last episode, that had a lot to do with us getting our feet off the ground here.
Right.
Pretty easy.
Thanks for the question.
Yeah, that was an awesome question. Thanks, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Good shit, man. All right. Well, we got more. I mean, they're just sending questions in.
Yeah.
I mean, you want me to go to another one?
Sure.
I mean, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it right now. This is a cool one. This is from Mike Smetana.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I'm saying that right, Mike.
Smetana.
I was just wondering how old Sav J and Sav Joe are. He put the hashtags there
Good.
in the email.
Good.
Proper.
That's the way you spell our names.
Yeah, that's how it is. I was just wondering how old Sav J and Sav Joe are, and when did you start getting into MMA? I am a 34-year-old single dad. That's the way to be. I just moved back to Buffalo from Cleveland, Ohio. I am in pretty good physical shape, and am curious about getting into MMA. Am I past my prime to start? Any gyms in the Buffalo area that you would recommend?
Mm-hmm. How old did he say? 34?
34.
The answer is no. You're not too old. However, to break down your dream, you're too, well, if this is your dream, you're too old to make a debut in big things like the UFC.
Or even probably smaller promotions.
Right.
You are definitely not too old ever to start training and getting in there and mixing it up.
Right.
Okay.
Never. Dude, how old was fucking not Henzo,
Dan Henderson.
yeah.
Dan Henderson's fucking 132 years old.
Right.
Still doing it.
Still doing it.
Here's the only difference, Mike. Even if you're an athlete and you're in good physical shape, there's a different athletic ability and a different level to people who have been doing wrestling, boxing, punching for years since childhood.
Right.
And it's very hard to get in there and compete. No, it doesn't matter how hard of a worker you are, any of that. And especially at 34 years old. Now I'm 33, soon to be 34.
Right.
I'm
I'm 31.
Jay just turned 31.
Yeah.
But we've been doing it for a hot minute.
Right.
We've been doing it for a hot minute.
Right. I think I started Taekwondo when I was fucking God, 6 years old.
Right.
And then I've been wrestling for the last 15 years.
There you go.
I mean, you got your fucking stand-up game. There's so many different avenues, and like Joe said, you're never too old to start and to practice. You might even be able to get what are those bouts called? The like an exhibition.
For sure. And you might even and you can win them.
Sure.
And there's guys you can go into senior divisions, and believe it or not, at 34, you can easily be put into a senior division.
Yeah. But you'd probably kick someone's ass.
You'd probably kick someone's ass,
Unless
especially if
it's-
you're telling me you're in good physical shape already.
Sure.
Now there's good shape, and then there's fight shape.
Yeah.
They're two different things.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure, you are definitely not past your prime to start training, start sparring, and start getting into some exhibition match. Are you going to get into the UFC at this point? No.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
And gyms in the Buffalo area.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's a couple out there depending on where you live.
Where do you live? That's what we need to know. If you're anywhere near Clarence, I would say come to Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Pride Mixed Martial Arts in Clarence on Sheridan.
Yes.
We train there.
Yeah.
Okay. Under Todd Patterson. Jiu-jitsu, kickboxing. Come check it out.
Muay Thai kickboxing.
Muay Thai kickboxing. If you want to get into boxing,
Mm-hmm.
maybe try a hand at that. Come to Goombas. That's in Tonawanda, 60 Main Street. Come up and see Joe Scubis. I do boxing there. But there's lots of good places. There's
Yeah. There's Buffalo MMA, I believe.
Western New York MMA.
Yeah, Western New York. I just trained with Fabio Gurgel there.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who that motherfucker is, you probably already do. If not, Google his ass.
Yeah, you better Google somebody. You can look, Mike Dub runs that, so check that out. You can also go train at Buffalo Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Chuck Anzalone.
Mhm.
That's on French Lee in West Seneca. There's a lot of places. We'll send you an email with some info and stuff. Let's get an idea of where you live, where you're coming from, and if you're close to us, then we'd love to have you at Pride.
Yeah.
So definitely. Thanks for the question. And cool, Mike Smetana, everybody.
Yeah, man. Keep submitting those questions because that was a great one.
How can they do that?
They can do that via our Gmail, and that's podcastsavage@gmail.com. That's podcastsavage@gmail.com. You can also check us out on Twitter because you already are probably.
Obviously.
And that's ampersand podcast savages. That's ampersand podcast savages.
Yep.
You can also, that's right, our Snapchat. We are going to be blowing that shit up.
Blowing it up.
We're going to be asking questions. So any questions that are asked on there, we'll leave it in the storyline.
Yep.
And please take a video of yourself or a picture, but preferably a video, and make it creative and respond back.
Yep.
Because we're going to be playing them on the air, or maybe sometime incorporating that to our YouTube channel.
Yep.
Things like that. But have fun with it. And that's podcast. What is it? Podcast Savages.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'll look it up right now, just to make sure.
We've been here before.
Fuck that redhead.
We should know this by now.
It is.
Savage Podcast.
Oh, I did get it wrong, didn't I?
Yep, nailed it. Okay, so that's Savage Podcast, no space. Check us out. Like I said, check our storyline. We'll send out things and go ahead and respond to them.
Yeah.
And also, you can send questions through there too.
Yeah, and if you're wondering what we look like, I think what we're gonna do is start snapping pictures and videos of us while we're training, so you can check out fucking what raw diesel means.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that are like, I heard you guys were handsome.
Yeah,
It's true, ladies.
it's true.
It's true. Everything you've heard is true. Go to YouTube. Find us on YouTube, the Savage Podcast. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Download the Pocket Cast app from your local Play Store. We're on there, along with many other great podcasts like Bill Burr, Joey Diaz, Joe Rogan, Ari Shafir. A lot of great podcasts on there. You can find us there. All our episodes are uploaded. we got. You wanna touch on a little bit of news
Yeah.
that we got coming up
Yeah.
pretty soon in the world of going along with what we're talking about right now?
Yes. So we've been talking about launching a website,
Sure.
and the Pope actually called me earlier in the day and was like, "Hey, you know what? You guys should come out with an app."
Yeah, he said that.
So guess what, folks? We're amping it up. Well, not only are we coming out with a website,
Mm-hmm.
but we are going to have our own app.
Boom.
So you can download it. You're going to be able to download it off of the Google Play Store, the
Android Play Store.
Android Play Store.
The Apple one too.
Right. And you can have us in your pocket everywhere you fucking go. Check us out. See live photos. You're going to be able to listen to the podcast right there. So if you don't want to listen, if you're not really, trying to check out a million other people, that's fine. We're going to have an avenue for you to have us in your pocket.
Just us.
Just us. So you can listen to us anywhere you go, anytime. Come back to the episode, whatever you want to do.
That is going to be your home portal to find news, updates, all the new episodes, all the old episodes, all your favorite episodes,
Right.
merchandise.
Love it.
Merchandise.
Fucking love it.
We're going to have merchandise through
Yeah,
there.
we are.
Okay. It's going to be sick. Our own app. No
Yeah.
longer will you have to go anywhere else for anything. Everything you want Savage Podcast related will be in that application.
Yeah.
And I got to say, it's a beautiful app.
It's going to be great.
It's a beautiful app.
Yeah, you can thank NASA for that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a space right in the app for them to submit their questions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right in the app. You can send us fucking 1 million questions a day if you want.
Yeah.
Just keep fucking firing them right on the app.
1 million. You don't have to open up your Gmail.
Yeah.
You don't have to do shit.
You don't have to type it out, blah, blah, blah.
Open the app, ask a question while you're listening to an episode live,
Yeah.
and go, "Hey, what the fuck? What was that?
Yeah.
Where is this charity Christmas trees for amputees, and how can I find them?"
Right.
Well, now you got a way to do that.
Now you can.
Now you can.
And Steve H., if your if your date doesn't like what she's seeing, then all you have to do is open the app, pop open one of our pictures, and just have it on the table.
Yep.
And there you go.
Sure, absolutely. And if it's not going so good and you forget some of this shit, just have a little earbud in and have the old have the old Savage Podcast app playing while you're on your date, giving you little pointers.
He right.
He right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, fuck yeah.
What do you got there?
That's exciting.
Looks like you got some stuff written down.
Just all these fucking questions, man.
Are those the people you fired or are going to fire?
I'm losing track, so I'm like doubling up on firing.
That's
people.
your third binder book.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy.
I know.
Well,
So, what else you got over there?
someone wanted to know, and they ask us these things because we asked them to ask. When we say ask us anything, we really mean that, and they really did that. Sean Jackson.
Yeah.
Now he's going to be on the first. He's our first guest coming up
I love it, and I
of
can't
2017.
Hell
We've
yeah.
talked about this guy.
wait. Good.
You know this fucking guy, okay?
Yeah.
Sean Jackson at Mad for MMA 1. He's on Twitter. A lot of cool fucking people follow him. Shout out to Rizzo. With those big fucking troll hands.
Yeah.
Trolling. Sean wants to know, at Podcast Savages, why do some fighters tweak their nipples before a fight?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
No, I had a theory on it.
Mm-hmm.
And my theory is guys that aren't completely in shape
Mm-hmm.
like to do it
Mm-hmm.
because it tightens up the old chest. Mm-hmm. That's my theory.
That's your theory?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So that they have hard nipples?
Yeah, it's like walking into a cold room when maybe you're not quite in shape. I feel just a little better. Everything's a little tighter.
This is what I think, and I'm tighter than, how did you put it? A
Frog's ass. And a frog's ass is watertight.
I don't know, when you were cornering me the one time, It was actually during a tournament, a jiu-jitsu tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Under my gi. Well, I don't know if I don't remember if I was wearing my gi or if it was no gi at that time.
You had your rash guard on.
Well, either way, what I was like secretly pinching my nipples, and the reason is because as your emotion changes and your what do you call it? Your like your anxiety from going into the fight or going into anything really.
Yeah.
You get super sensitive.
Okay.
And what it does is it's almost like when your hand or feet get tingly.
Oh, okay.
Right. So what do you want to do? You want to
hit them.
You want to hit them and make contact with them and do that.
Yep.
So it's almost like the blood's draining and you're thinking, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do that. And you're not, I mean, you're not nervous, but you still have that weighing on your mind. So your blood is almost draining from your body because you're in fucking hyper mode and you're thinking and you're getting ready for violence.
Yeah.
It's not just, I'm going to go play cards with the guy. No, you're ready for fucking violence.
You're going to war.
You're going to fucking war.
So you're trying to wake the body up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Or, I don't want to say desensitize. That's a great fucking question. That's a great question. You're almost trying to neutralize your extremities, and since your nipples are pretty fucking sensitive, I mean, I'll tug on my dick too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But those are all really sensitive areas of your body.
Yeah.
That you're trying to almost get blood flow back to get it back to its normal state. I guess that's my opinion.
Elias Theodoros said, he responded to this. He said that some guys, and he wasn't pointing any fingers. Some guys who use steroids get sensitive nipples.
Really?
And they do that as a relief to the pain sometimes, involuntarily.
Involuntary pain. So the more estrogen you get, your
titties get sensitive.
Huh.
So I guess there could be a wide variety of explanation. It's a great question. I'd love to talk to like a legit scientist about it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, Sean, maybe we'll touch on that when you're back on the episode. Maybe we'll have a really good answer for you.
I fucking love that question.
You know? There it is. Why do we even have nipples? I don't get it.
Breastfeed.
No.
Done.
Nailed it on
he's right.
He nailed it on the first try. We are going on. I just want everyone to know that January 1st will be our 20th episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a big day for us.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Okay. We're going to have Sean on. We got a couple other little surprises for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got some great guests lined up in 2017.
Oh, my goodness.
And I just wanted to give a big thank you to all our listeners and all of our followers.
Yeah.
The hype train on this podcast is huge.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of loyal people who love us. Okay? A lot of fans. And in turn, I've been introduced to a lot of cool people, a lot of great podcasts that we've actually started to enjoy. We used to just listen to Joe Rogan and, Bill Burr, Duncan Trussell.
I love Duncan.
Duncan's hilarious. But now there's this subculture that I've been introduced to, and there's a lot of cool shit out there.
Yeah.
And I really like it.
Yeah.
Touching with people all over. What are we in? How many countries are we in now? 30, 32?
I think we're in way more than that.
Are we really?
Yeah. Our top 3 countries right now is, obviously the first one is the United States, followed by the United Kingdom, and then next one would be France.
France.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Francois.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good old France.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right, France, we're bringing it up the rear. Let's see if France can take over.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, there's a little something for you to shoot for. So it is that time, Jay.
It's that time?
It's that time.
All right.
We've got one more question.
We do.
You want to do the honors?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
The question is, What are the 7 wonders of the world?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the 7 ancient wonders of the world.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you've come to the right place.
Sure.
Jay and I are pretty much historians,
Mm-hmm.
especially for the ancient world.
Right. People often wonder if we're the ones that actually wrote the story of the ancient world because we know so much about it.
And we did have a part in it. We put something on it.
Mm-hmm.
We put something on it.
Yeah.
For sure. So, the 7 wonders of the ancient world are as follows. And we're going to go back and forth here. I think we
Okay.
know them off the top of our head. So I'll start, and you go, and then we'll go back and forth.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, and here they are in no particular order for you. Number 1 would be the Colossus at Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Wonderful thing. Jay?
Number 2 would be Barack Obama's birth certificate.
That's correct. Number 3 would be Sriracha.
Number 4, Donald Trump's hair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Number 5, Blasians, everybody. Blasians, 5th wonder of the world.
Number 6. I'm going to have you explain this one,
Okay.
but the word is farch. Can you explain what a farch is?
Yeah, I can. A farch is when you fart and belch at the same time.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that one was hard to find because a lot got lost in the original Aramaic text. It was very hard to translate.
Yeah.
There were only pictures of people running away from what seemed to be a violent smell and sound.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out farch.
Yeah.
Farch. And the seventh wonder of the ancient world, Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito, he's number 8.
Yep. 7. The
Or
8th.
7.
There is an 8th.
There is an 8th. This is where Joe was talking about writing the history books.
Yeah, because we found it. You won't find it everywhere, but you do enough digging in the ancient world, you're gonna find some stuff.
Right.
So we both know it. So maybe we'll just say it at the same time.
Sure.
Okay. 1,
2.
3.
Fired.
Fired.